So we are starting a new chapter more about internet. Everybody is using internet these days. Even we are taking classes with the help of internet only. Without internet, this was not possible during this year. These days, internet has left a huge impact on our life. It has brought all the information or knowledge on our fingertips. Now, whatever you want to search on any topic, suppose if you are getting a social science project or a science project or a computer project, everything you can search easily on the internet, and then you can make your projects, you can complete your homework, you can complete your uh, activities. So everything is on your fingertip. You can search any topic on the internet and you can gather information related to that topic. Internet has bring great convenience to our academics life this year, because this year we were not able to interact with each other face to face. So we are doing video conferencing, we are doing these classes. This was possible only because of the internet. Let us understand first how the internet came into our life. What was the first who built this internet connection, and who is known as the father of internet? The first workable prototype means it's a model. It's like, suppose if you can make a volcano model in science, which is not a real volcano but it works like a volcano. So it's prototype means it's a model. In the language of computer we call it prototype. In the language of science we call it model. The first workable prototype of internet came in 1969 with the creation of ARPANET. This is known as ARPANET is the first internet, you can say, or the full form is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. The basic purpose of ARPANET was to provide communication among the various bodies of government. Basically, it was initially created for the government purpose only, so that the government bodies can communicate with each other. For example, if somebody is working in defense, they can talk to the person who is working in telecommunication, or maybe who is working in uh, the agriculture field. So so that the government bodies can communicate with each other, they can talk to each other using this ARPANET connection. Initially there were only 4 nodes, and using these 4 nodes means there were only 4 computers, and using only these 4 computers, they people were communicating with each other. They were sending the messages from one computer to another computer. So initially it started with the 4 computers only. In 1972, ARPANET spread over the globe with 23 nodes located at different countries, and thus become as internet. So in 1972, in the next from 69 to 72, in the next 4 years, they were having total of 23 nodes, and all the systems were located in different countries, and they were able to communicate with each other. So it becomes the internet at that time. This is a history of internet. Like in 70 ARPANET came, then in 71 email came, then www, then blogger, Wikipedia, Facebook in 2004, then in sorry, Facebook in 2003, then Flickr in 2004, YouTube in 2005, Twitter in 2006, and 2007 we started using internet on the mobile phones also. So this is how the technology came from 1970, started from 1970, and we reach to 2009 20 now, 2021 now. So who is the father of internet? Winston Cerf, also known as Vint. He is a father of ARPANET. He is a father of internet. He is also the head of ARPANET, the first internet connection, that is ARPANET. He is also the head of that company. Okay, now let us understand what are the components of internet. Components of internet means what are the different parts of internet. So these are the different parts of internet. One is www, websites, web pages, web browser, URL. Let us understand what are these parts one by one. First is www. www means World Wide Web. Every website, you must have seen, in front of every website you have to write www. www.crpf.com, www.crpfdw.atlantic.com. So this is www is web. You can commonly known as web. It's a collection of linked files or documents. There are so many linked files or documents which are interconnected with each other and are identified by uniform resource locator. हर कंपनी का, हर वेबसाइट का एक एड्रेस होता है, एंड दैट इज नोन एज यूआरएल ऑफ द वेबसाइट और यूनिफॉर्म रिसोर्स लोकेटर ऑफ द वेबसाइट. And this URL, this address, is a collection of different files related to that website. These files are stored on web, or you can say these files are stored on www. And ये www is www में these files are stored on web servers located around the world. So there are many web servers which are located around the world, and you can save all your files over there. Like suppose if I'm having the site crpf dw atlantic.com. So this is a site, and there are so many files which are linked with this site, and they all are saved on a web server, which may be the web server of the company, which whosoever company, like we are using Atlantic, तो Atlantic का जो अपना server है, जो उनका अपना computer है, they must be using it over there. Okay, yes, Tejas, you can unmute yourself and you can ask your
Ma'am,
question.
what we mean by HTTPS?
HTTPS is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol defines the rule how your file will get transferred from one system to another system. Like if I'm searching something on the internet, like suppose if you are searching on the internet how you can delete viruses from your system. So suppose this is a topic which you are searching on the internet, और maybe you are searching what is cyber crime, तो उसके लिए आपके पास बहुत सारे links आते हैं. तो वो links कैसे आएंगे, how and what rule has to be followed for that, this is decided by HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Protocol का मतलब है rules which computer has to follow. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And what is this S here? S is a secured site. मतलब जो भी rules वो follow करेगा जिससे आपकी फाइल एक सिस्टम से दूसरे सिस्टम में ट्रांसफर होगी, वो सिक्योर्ड होगा. सो दैट इज व्हाई इट इज HTTPS. Okay, next is now what is website? Website is a collection of web pages and related content that is identified by a common domain name and published on at least on one web server. So website is a collection of web pages. There are more than thousands of web pages which are collectively known as website, and they must be interlinked with each other. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई भी पेज directly open हो रहा है. If I'll open a website, then all the pages should be connected from one or the other pages. So they must be interlinked with each other, and they are identified by a common domain name. Common domain name means जो उसका address है, उससे सारे पेजेस को हम एक्सेस करते हैं. And all these pages are published on at least one web server. तो ये सारे पेजेस को हमें एक जगह पे सेव करना पड़ता है, and that is known as web server. Okay, now what are web पेजेस? वेब पेजेस जो सिंगल पेज आप वेबसाइट कोई भी ओपन करते हो तो जो उसके ऊपर जो सिंगल पेज होता है, दैट इज नोन एज web page. Commonly most of the websites are written in HTML only. HTML is a language, hypertext markup language, which is used to create the web pages. Every वेब पेज हैज इट्स ओन एड्रेस. हर एक वेब पेज का एक एड्रेस होता है. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ एक साइट का एड्रेस होता है. इवन हर वेब पेज का एक एड्रेस होता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज URL. अ वेब पेज में कंटेन, एक वेब पेज पे क्या क्या चीजें हो सकती हैं? वी कैन इंसर्ट अ टेक्स्ट, वी कैन इंसर्ट ग्राफिक्स, वी कैन इंसर्ट टेबल्स, वी कैन इंसर्ट hyperlinks, we can insert the files which are connected to the other pages. For example, now I'm opening a website of the school and I'll show you www.crpfpsdwarka.com. This is our school website. It means www.crpfpsdwarka.com is the URL of the website. But suppose if I'll open any one of the page from this website, for example, if I'll go to academics and I'll search for uh, course syllabus, and suppose now if I'll open a syllabus for class 2, see the URL is changed here. Now it is crpfpsdwarka.com slash syllabus. Now the syllabus is coming, slash syllabus is coming. It means this is a correct address of this page which is opening in front of you. Clear? So if I'll copy this URL and paste it in a new tab, then the same page will open without even opening your school website. So directly the same page will open. मतलब आपकी वेबसाइट तो ऑब्वियसली ओपन होगी, बट यू नीड नॉट टू गो टू द होम पेज डायरेक्टली, इट यू विल रीच टू this page only. So it means this is a correct address of this page. So similarly, if you want to give the address of any particular page, you can copy the link from the address bar, that is URL of the page or the document from the address bar, and then you can send it and share it with anyone. Okay, now come back to this. What is web browser now? Now, because website or web pages can be opened only in the browsers, so this is a software, it's an application or it's a software for accessing information on www, on world wide web. So आपने जो भी डेटा सेव किया है वेब पर, you can access that information only with the help of a software, and that is known as web browser. When a user requests a web page from a particular website, the web browser retrieves it from the web server and then display the page on user's device. The my device is user device, I am a client, बट मैंने ये साइट, ये पेज को एक्सेस किया है, इट इज स्टोर्ड समवेयर ऑन द सर्वर. सर्वर्स वो कंप्यूटर होते हैं जहां पर आपकी साइट सेव होती है. इट मे बी इन योर स्कूल, इट मे बी ऑन एनी, like suppose abhi if I'll talk about our school website, sorry, school software crpfdw.atlantic.com. तो इसके लिए we have purchased the space from Amazon. So Amazon का space purchase किया है, it means Amazon is our web server. So all the sites, all the pages of this website is completely saved on Amazon server. Similarly, if I'll talk about the school website, CRPF psdwarka.com, then this website is saved on the government server, one we have purchased from the server from india.net. तो india.net के जो सर्वर है वहां पर हमारी ये सारी साइट सेव्ड है, पूरे सारे पेजेस, all the pages of this website is saved over there. So if you have to do some changes, you have to do it on the server. ठीक है? So this is how it means all your pages are getting saved over there. And what web browser is doing, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, all these browsers are accessing these files from the web server and displaying it on your system, and your system is known as client system. Okay. Yes, Suraj, you want to ask something? You can ask your question.
I'm giving the test, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, I'm
Yes.
giving the test, ma'am. In that test, ma'am, what is the photo in the question 8?
Okay. I'll tell you. Okay. This is not related
There
to the
is no
topic.
image, ma'am.
Okay. Next is now
Sorry,
URL.
ma'am.
URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Uniform Resource Locator, URL, or the address of any website is divided into four different parts. One is HTTP, one is www, one is the main address, and then .com. So HTTP is protocol. Protocol means rules which your site will follow for transferring a file from one system to another system. So this is HTTP. Next is www, that is subdomain. Subdomain means it will tell that the site is on internet or it is stored somewhere else. So where it is stored, that is decided by www. Google means it means the files of this site is hosted by Google, यानी कि इस वाली साइट पे आप जितनी भी फाइल्स ओपन करोगे वो कहाँ से एक्सेस होगी, वो गूगल से. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जो हमारी स्कूल की वेबसाइट है, सॉफ्टवेयर है, सॉरी, crpfdw.atlantic.com. इट मीन्स आप इसके ऊपर crpfps.atlantic है यहाँ पे, एटलांटिक, विच इज अ डोमेन नेम. इट मीन्स जो भी आप फाइल्स को एक्सेस करोगे, वे फ्रॉम वेयर इट विल गेट एक्सेस्ड, इट विल गेट एक्सेस्ड फ्रॉम एटलांटिक एंड सेव्ड ऑन देयर सर्वर. तो वो उनके सर्वर पे सेव्ड है. .com मीन्स when you register your site, so you have to specify which extension you want, and this extension is also known as TDL, that is top level domain. यानी कि आपकी वेबसाइट जो है वो कैसी होगी. नाउ दीज आर द TLDs, मोस्ट कॉमन TLDs. एंड व्हाट आर दीज? फर्स्ट इज .com. .com का मतलब है इट्स अ कमर्शियल वेबसाइट, सो यू कैन अर्न मनी फ्रॉम दिस वेबसाइट ऑल्सो if you are having .com at the back of your website. So on every click you will get a money. Next is government website. So it is not compulsory that every time you are getting the money, if somebody is opening your website, you will get a money. No, it's not like that. It's totally depend upon you, your convenience, whether you want to earn the money from the website or not. तो इस ये बेसिकली होता है, जैसे गूगल अगर सपोज thousands of people are opening in one day, then 1,000 rupees, मतलब click, 1 rupee for one click, they will get into the Google account. It will go into the Google account. So next is government website, which is of free of cost. So they are not earning any money from their websites. So these are government websites. For example, अब दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट की अगर वेबसाइट देखोगे तो delhi dot government dot in होता है उसमें. So in is for India. Like if you are opening Amazon in India, then it will work like amazon.in. But if you will open the same in USA, if you are using your laptop in USA, then it will open amazon.us, not in, because you can open India in India only and you can open US in US. नेक्स्ट इज मिलिट्री की जितनी भी वेबसाइट्स होती है उनके पीछे MIL लगा होता है. एजुकेशनल वेबसाइट्स के पीछे EDU लगा होता है. ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल वेबसाइट्स होती हैं बेसिकली, जैसे NGO है जो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रही हैं टू द पीपल एंड टू द चाइल्ड, एंड दे आर डूइंग सोशल, सोशल मतलब सोसाइटी को बेनिफिट कर रही हैं किसी भी तरह से. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग क्लोथ्स टू द सोसाइटी, और मे बी द फूड टू द सोसाइटी, और मे बी एनीथिंग टू द पुअर पीपल, सो उनकी जितनी भी वेबसाइट्स होती हैं उनके पीछे, एनजीओज की जितनी भी वेबसाइट होती है उनके पीछे ORG लगा होता है. डॉट नेट इज नेटवर्क ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, मतलब नेटवर्किंग की जितनी भी साइट्स होती हैं, कंप्यूटर रिलेटेड जितनी भी साइट्स होती हैं उनके पीछे नेट लगा होता है. सो दीज आर द मोस्ट कॉमन TLDs एंड दिस इज बेसिकली द डिवीजन ऑफ URL, that is Uniform Resource Locator. Yes, Yatharth, you can ask.
When I open Atlantic, ma'am,
Hmm.
sometime it show, ma'am, https colon slash slash, ma'am, then www.atlantic.com, ma'am, there is a slash, and then it is written, ma'am, classrooms, ma'am, what is that slash called?
Are you talking about this slash HTTP slash slash, or you are talking about the slash which comes at the end? So basically the slash is मतलब आपके वो पाथ को डिवाइड कर रहा है कि अगर इसके आगे भी कोई, जैसे सपोज लाइक आई एम ओपनिंग अ पेज ऑन द वेबसाइट, दिस इज Atlantic, और ये देखो यहाँ पे लिखा है crpfatlantic.com/exams. इट मीन्स आपने उसके अंदर एग्जाम्स वाले फोल्डर के अंदर एग्जाम ओपन किया है एंड दिस इज द नेम ऑफ द फाइल विच यू हैव ओपन. सो ये आपको फोल्डर्स बता रहे हैं कि इस वेबसाइट के इस फोल्डर के अंदर इस वाले क्वेश्चन पेपर को एक्सेस किया है एंड देन दिस इज द नेम ऑफ द फाइल विच यू हैव ओपन. सो बेसिकली ये फोल्डर वाइज डिवाइड करके आपको दिखा रहा है. I hope it is clear now. Okay, so rest of the things, next topic is internet services, which we will do in the next class now. So I'm going to end this session here.